Okay, so again, those of you who are here and who are using the Agimat, if you're using it waiting on the signals, you're going to get in too late. But if you use this football strategy, I'm telling you, your trading is going to go to a different level. I had already previously showed you the 75 pip interception over here. I just showed you that one. It was over here. We showed you this one. It happened on August 12th, okay? And I went to the left side of the screen and show you another spot. I see two spots where the price rejected or the bulls from getting to the 100 pip line. Ultimately, the Agimat has taught me that the price is always trying to complete a 100 pip move. So the example here would be this 71 cent and this 72 cent. That's 72 cent on the AUD USD. Ultimately, the price is trying to move 100 pips at a time, minor quarter points, okay, right? So on July 21st, when that price started right here, the bulls ultimately are trying to move the price from here to here. But y'all see how I just drew that straight line? The price does not move straight up and down. It has to go through ups and downs. It has to go through M's and W's. It has to have some other pattern. Otherwise, we could just, as soon as it breaks it, we could just place our order and walk away. Now, if you're swing trading and you're doing major quarter points, which would be the thousands and the 250s and the 500s and the 750s, that's a different thing. But most of us are not swinging for 500 and 250 pips at a time. But it's easy to day trade and know that once the price gets to this 75, because it starts right here, 100, 25, 50. There's my 50 pip pullback, but we're not going over that today. It gets to this 75 mark, knowing that the bulls are trying to complete a touchdown. But whatever happens at 75 pips, there's a high likely chance that the price is going to stop around 75 pips because the opposers at this point are the bears, and they're going to take the price and drop it down. Now, what you could do at that point is place your sell trade. It was a buy trade the other time, but in this case, it's a sell trade. You hit that sell trade for 25 pips, you got it, right? It comes back, it drops down to the 100, then it does my 25 pip U-turn. We don't have time to talk about that, but that's a 25 pip U-turn. We'll talk about that another time. And it finally goes 25, 50, 75. Look what happened when it hit the 75 line again. It drops down another 25, 50, about 57 pips. And these are key zones in the market that the Agimat has showed me. It showed me how to do the trading strategy that I've came up with. And we call it the we call it the football strategy. And we have all of these different plays that we do. We just added the 75 dive. Now, let me tell you this. The 75 dive is a football play that happens more times than not. I can't really share it with you because it's brand new and I just gave it to the paid subscribers and it's very proprietary. And let me just tell you this. We have it's a pending order strategy. So you can look at the data on your chart and look for this particular price action. Set your order and put a certain stop loss and a certain take profit, and it's going to hit every time. We did it last week. Now none of the trades that we had a pending order for this week activated. We didn't get an activation on our trades this week. We did a live trade on GJ. It dropped 35 pips. That was a live trade we did, I think, Tuesday. Tuesday we did a live trade, but our pending orders did not activate. But the 75 dive, like I see it right now, but of course I cannot because it's proprietary. I can't give it away because we have people that are currently paying for this mentorship. However, if you are using the Agimat, congratulations. You're seeking out ways to trade and you didn't make a mistake, okay? Because these Agimats, the Agimat actually had taught me how we should look at the market. We should look at the market in a certain way, and we should use data and not our human emotions. And the data shows that when these prices get around certain zones, they act a certain way. They respond a certain way. And we are to keep that information. See, like I have a pending order there. A lot of the stuff didn't activate it, but these lines have done wonders for my career, and they could do the same for you. I know the video was cut up and chopped up for whatever reason on Friday. It's always some type of technical difficulties. When I have my paid for classes, we have no problem whatsoever. Every Sunday night, every Tuesday, when we do our master class, when we go, but every Friday, something happens. So something is trying to interrupt what I'm trying to do, because we're really trying to show people how to invest their money using these strategies. And for whatever reason on Fridays, something happens, but I decided to press through. So this video was a little chopped up. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe and go ahead and take a look around. I'm sure you'll find something inside of those videos for free that would probably want to have you come over to our paid membership. We actually have a great time. We have Q&A. The things that you will get if you decide to join me is you'll get a one-on-one. I'll show you how to set up your chart.
Strategies go to man look.
I'm sorry. What was that, sir? Did you mean to unmute yourself? Because we can take some questions and answers. Did you have a question? Okay. Okay. Yeah. So what I was saying is what you get for subscribing is you're going to get a one-on-one. You're going to get access to all of the classes we've ever done. You're going to also get our exclusive entry book using the football strategy. You're going to get two versions, because you're going to get the current version, and you're going to get the revised version that we're currently working on as we speak. And you'll also have access to a community of people, like-minded people, who trade some of the same ways that we've been trading. And we also do binary trading. I'm going to be releasing my new binary strategy. Binary is very volatile. Is very it's a quick way to grow an account. If you use the strategy, will be debuting my strategy for the for binary. I'm going to be debuting that in September. Okay, but I'm actually going to do a debut for my subscribers. We're going to do a preview for them in August, but we're going to debut this. It's called the 50-100 strategy in binary options. Binary options, you can take trades for 30 seconds, as far as you want. But I've seen it work more times than not. So if you want to get your hands on that, we are building our portfolio. We have market execution strategies for Forex. We have the football strategy. We have the GBP breakout that's taught by two of my leaders. We have the anytime ATM strategy. We have the full football strategy. And also we now are releasing the 50-100 strategy for binary. It's gonna be an amazing preview, okay? You wanna check that out. But what I wanna do now is, just in case, live, YouTube, you know, there are links below that you could join and take it out for free. And even while I have you guys here that are live, I do wanna let it be known that if you wanna just take a look around Chartflix for free, we do have that option. You just simply type in chartflix.net. And once you type in chartflix.net, it will take you to the free version of Chartflix, of our mentorship, okay? Now, you see all the tabs. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tabs. The only tab that you'll have access to is the free trial area, okay? That's the only tab you'll have access to until you decide to subscribe. We just had a new subscriber subscribe yesterday, 19 years old. He believes in what we've been teaching. He's been watching me for maybe 6 months, and he decided, yo, I want to go ahead and learn. So you go in here and you'll be able to have access to the free trial. You'll have some trading classes, and you'll also have a new trader setup if you need that as well. Okay, but what I want to do now is open up for any potential questions and answers if you may have. This is the part where if you have a question, I probably can give you an answer and bring some clarity to your trading, to your Agimat, or to anything else. Is there any questions that we have on the board before I let you guys go?
Hello.
Hello?
Yes, please, I want to know at what point, how would you know that the price is at 75%? Then at that point, the price is going to 10 or it's going to break the 75 line.
And what was your question?
My question is, can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, say it again.
Yes, I said I want to know, how will you know that at 75 line, the price is going to 10 or going to continue breaking the 75 line?
So we never know anything. Trading is very unpredictable in most cases, but there is a pattern in which the price moves that when it hits that 75 line, you can look for some type of rejection. If it's dropping 75 pips, look for a reaction. If it's going up 75 pips, look for a reaction. Now, the one that happens more times than not is that 50 pip fumble. And if you don't know what the 50 pip fumble is, go to my YouTube channel and it's on there. We didn't have time to go over that one. But there are 4 different rules. Well, we actually have 5 now. There are 5 different rules that we know when the price gets to these lines, according to where it came from, it's going to respond that way. Now, we don't know. Okay. We don't have a crystal ball. We can't tell the future, but there's a high probability that it does the same thing over and over again.
And do you have exit strategy or exit trend that at that point I should leave, get out of the market?
Yeah, so our TP1 is always 20 to 25 pips. TP2 is 50 pips. TP3 is 75. Okay, so I go with the higher probability. I just need 20 to 25 pips.
Okay.
There's a higher probability if you just go for 20 to 25 pips, you'll get that almost every time. Now, oftentimes it does go the full 50 pips.
Okay.
Like for an example, my 25 pip U-turn, I'll show you this. 25 pip U-turn is when this price broke right here, and it only went 25 pips. Okay? Now, once it goes 25 pips, we look for it to pull back at least 20 pips. It pulled back 20 pips. But if you look, not only did it pull back 25 pips, it pulled back 50. It pulled back 75. Now, the higher probability is to take the 20 pips, 25 pips, be done. But more times than not, the price will go from green line to green line. That's the term that we use using these quarter points. From green line to green line, from the 25 to the 75. It normally does that. It normally will do that.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much.
No problem. All right. Any other questions before I let you guys go? Okay, great. Well, listen, I won't hold you guys long at all. I'll be back next Friday. Hopefully we won't have any introductions, and I will continue to do this every Friday because I just believe in getting the information out. And do know this, I will see you at the top because the bottom is way too crowded.